Hi, and welcome to this preview of the 2013-14 St. Patrick Shamrock basketball season. I'm Eric Schmidt, class of 1991, with head coach Mike Bailey. First of all, though, 20 seasons on the bench here at St. Patrick. I got to ask, what's it like for you? Did you think you'd be here this long when you started 20 years ago?
Eric, I don't think you ever entered into a job like this and think you're going to be there for 20 years, but it's been 20 great years. It's been tremendous for myself and for my family. And I always tell people this. It's, we've had a pretty good career, a lot of good players, a lot of good assistant coaches, but really the highlight of my career has been the fact that I was chosen to foul Coach Curling, because I know how much he meant to our school, how much he's meant to our alums, to the community here by St. Patrick High School, and really for basketball in the state of Illinois. So it's really been, in my long career, I don't know about an illustrious career, but my long career, it certainly has been really the top honor I've ever received, because I know how much he's meant to St. Patrick High School, both on and off the court.
Well, you don't have a long career without having some success, certainly, too. So in following Coach Curlin, what is that like? I mean, 35 years, the continuity in one person as a head coach here for 55 years. You've had two now. What is that like for high school basketball these days?
Yeah, big shoes to fill, okay, when you follow a guy like Coach Curlin. But he made it easy with the transition, and the people at St. Patrick High School really made it easy 20 years ago with the transition. And we were welcomed like we were here for our entire lives. So that made it easy right there. And really, when you stop and think about it, St. Pat's has had two basketball coaches, with Coach Curlin for 35 years and myself in our 20 years, for the last 55 years. And I don't think there's very many high schools really in the state of Illinois that could say that. And on top of it, we've had only 3 losing seasons in those 55 years. So, again, I would compare that to really any school in the state about the basketball tradition that we have here at St. Pat's.
Well, it is a great tradition. Let's talk a little bit about this season's team. It's a very junior-dominated team. How do you fill a leadership role with some of these guys?
Well, I think really any team is going to be led by your seniors. And we have 3 really great kids in Scotty Tripto, Johnny Bjerknes, Taj Davis. And whether those guys are play a lot, play a little, however that plays out a little bit, you certainly need the influence of your seniors in your school and certainly in your basketball team. And we have 3 great guys right there that really lead us with attitude, work ethic, and example for our younger guys. So that's a big benefit for us right there. And then our junior class, we have a number of juniors in that class. I think we have 10 or 11 right there, with a few of those guys with a lot of experience last year playing with the varsity team. So through that, Eric, the other thing I would always say is, you win with people, all right? And, Coach Curlin ran a 1-3-1 zone defense. We run man-to-man defense. Is one thing better than the other, one defense better than the other? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is you win with people. You have to have good kids in your programs and good families in your program, and we certainly have that at St. Pat's.
What will we see on the court this year? What's the style of play? What's your strengths?
Yeah, I think 3-point shooting. We're I think that we're a skilled team. We're not a very big basketball team. We don't have a lot of size, but we certainly have a lot of skill. We've always had great point guard play at St. Pat's, going back to Don Sweeney and Sammy Maniscalco, Chris Miraz, Matt Marino, Elijah Watson the last few years. That will continue with guys like Nick Coleman and Sean Eck. So I think our point guard play will be solid as always. And we've always been a very good 3-point shooting program throughout the course of the years. So, again, size could be a little bit of a challenge for us right there, but I think high school basketball is a guard's game. I think college basketball and pro basketball is a big man's game. High school basketball, give me 5 good guards on the floor. We'll figure out how to guard the big guys.
Well, speaking of big guys, there's 1 or 2 in the East Suburban Catholic Conference this season. How will you match up against some of the teams? There's always a lot of firepower here.
Yeah, the way we look at it is team defense. When we play really any team, but specifically when we play Sean O'Mara from Bennett Academy, for example, 6'10", Division I player, we're not going to guard him individually. So it's going to kind of come down to our team defense, how we do it together. Anything we do in our basketball program, anything we do at St. Patrick High School, we're doing it together. So we really think with our team defense concepts, getting down the floor and pressuring the ball a little bit more, extending the other team's offense, we think we'll be able to kind of meet that challenge of playing against the bigger players.
So last question, are you going to make it 16 more seasons to get past Coach Curlin's time here?
Well, I don't know about 16 more, but you know what? I just love the coach. St. Pat's is a tremendous school to be at. We get tremendous support from most importantly, our students, our alums, our administration with Brian Glorioso as our athletic director, they make it a easy play. When I come to St. Pat's, it's not like I'm going to work. It's like, and if you see my paycheck, Eric, sometimes you'll understand that a little bit. But it's not like I'm coming to work. I can't wait to get here to St. Pat's every day. There's something new, something different, something exciting happening every day at St. Pat's. So let's go for another 20, not 16. Let's go for another 20.
I love the attitude. Thanks for the time and the insight, Coach Bailey. For Coach Mike Bailey, I'm Eric Schmidt. Thanks for joining us.